Welcome to episode 750 of the 2-Minute Takeaway Podcast. Hi, I'm Motivational Keynote Speaker Ken Okel. For these landmark episodes, 750 in this case, we're breaking the format. We're going to do some different things today. I want to play for you an extended piece of one of my speaking presentations. It is a popular story called The Airport Fashion Emergency. Go to the show notes to see the clothes that I was forced to buy. Enjoy the story, and thanks so much for listening.
Have you ever had a plan and you're like, hey, this is a really good plan. I think it's going to work really well. But then something unexpected happens. Your plan, it's being tested. You have to make a lot of quick decisions, and some of them may not be as good as you would have hoped. Some might even be embarrassing. More on that in just a second. A few years ago, I had a plan. I had a speaking engagement in Las Vegas. I had it all figured out. I was going to be like a high roller. I was going to fly into Las Vegas a couple days early, do a bunch of fun tourist stuff, and then give my presentation, fly home. Great balance of work and play. Just what you want to have happen. So I go online. Got to buy my plane ticket. Oh, no direct flights from South Florida, where I live, to Las Vegas. Okay, we'll have a connection. What's the fastest connection? Oh, Dallas-Fort Worth. Okay, be there for about an hour. Boom, buy the tickets. A few months later, it's time to travel. And I get to thinking, Ken, you're going to be on an airplane for a whole lot of time today. So you should be comfortable. Yeah. So I look at the weather. It's February, but in South Florida, it's warm. It's 80 degrees. I look at the weather in Las Vegas. It's warm there too. Okay. We're going to wear a nice pair of shorts and a nice short sleeve button-down shirt. Comfortable Ken. Yeah, I like that guy. A few hours later, comfortable Ken's on the plane, and things get uncomfortable because the plane starts to shake a lot. Pilot comes on. We have encountered a windstorm. We need to land immediately. We were flying over the Gulf of Mexico, so we land in Houston. We were going to Dallas-Fort Worth, had to land in Houston. We're in Houston for about 3 hours. Eventually, the storm moves through. They get us all back on the plane. We go to Dallas-Fort Worth. Now, on this short flight, I'm looking at my watch because it's like, I might miss my connection. I'm a little worried about that. Turns out I should have been a lot worried about that. Because I get into the airport, it is chaos. Turns out this windstorm was huge. 1,200 flights have been canceled, including mine. I look at the boards. There is one last flight of the day going to Las Vegas. So I'm going through the terminal. I'm thinking that I looked like an action hero, like Harrison Ford or Keanu Reeves. I think in reality, I look more like this. I get to the gate. I find out, I'm already on the standby list. I am number 126. I wave goodbye to the plane. Okay, no more flights for the day. Gonna have to spend the night in Dallas area, okay? Let's look around for a room. Maybe I'll call. Okay, hi, nothing? Oh, okay. They're all gone. All the rooms are gone. When you have 1,200 flights canceled, you can't get a hotel, you can't get a motel, you can't get a hammock. We're going to have to sleep in the airport. Now, this isn't great, but I've slept on the floor of a hurricane shelter during a storm. I can do this. But then I realized there's a new problem, a new challenge. You see, it's kind of cold in this airport. Yeah. And then I realized something. You see, in South Florida in February, it's warm. In Las Vegas in February, it's warm there too. In Dallas, it is winter. And I am wearing a short sleeve shirt and shorts. And to make matters worse, those of you who have visited the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport may be familiar with the monorail that goes around every 8 minutes, whether there are people on it or not. every 8 minutes, you are guaranteed that those doors are going to open and a cold blast of Arctic air is going to come in. This is the moment that I realize I am having an airport fashion emergency. I need to get some warmer clothes. Now, I know some of you are thinking, Ken, don't you have a bag with some warmer clothes? Yes, I do. However, comfortable Ken decided to check that bag. I can't get to it. Okay, we got to think this through, man. Okay, there's got to be somewhere in this terminal where I can get some comfortable clothes. Okay, let's see. Brookstone, no. Cinnabon, maybe later. Okay. Gift shop, yes. Okay. I race into the gift shop. They're about to close. I find the clothing section. Not much to choose from. But eventually I find 2 things that I think could work. I take them up to the clerk, young fella. I say, thanks for staying open. Oh, I had to get some warmer clothes. I don't want to get sick. What do you think about these? And he goes, I don't know, sir. But I hand him my credit card because I am being challenged by change and I need to take action. Would you like to see the clothes that I had to buy? You may remember earlier in this talk, I said at a certain point, you would be doing the clapping thing. Well, guess what? That moment has come. I will be leaving the stage for about 30 seconds. And I will come back wearing the clothes I had to wear. So let's start that loop. Side A, 3, 2, 1. These are the clothes that I will be wearing for the next 24 hours. Now understand, I have great respect for the University of Texas, but I usually do not wear pants with an infinite number of logos. And I have been known to enjoy a bowl of Texas chili, but usually I do not wear shirts that say, eat today, pay tomorrow. But this is what I have to do because I am being challenged by change and I need to respond. And just in case some of you are saying, I don't know if that happened, that is me, and yes, I have been dieting. We'll go a little fast forward. I spend the night in the airport. You hardly sleep at all. Next day, it's about a 6-hour wait until I can finally get a flight to Las Vegas. Get to Las Vegas. And remember, my plan was high roller. Hair's messed up. Haven't shaved. Haven't bathed. Wearing these clothes. Not a high roller, I'm more like a homeless guy. To make matters worse, Mr. Okel, your bag is going to take a little while. We'll get it to your hotel eventually. All right. So I marched into the conference hotel, the MGM Grand, go up to registration. I'm really tired. Have you ever noticed when you're really tired, registration gives you a lot of questions? Because they're like, Mr. Okel, would you like a higher floor? Mr. Okel, would you like to join our casino club? And Mr. Okel, how many keys would you like? 1 or 18? Eventually, finish it all, get my keys. I start walking to the elevator. Okay, I'm minutes away from a bed. And then comes the tap on the shoulder. It's Julie. Julie, the meeting planner. Julie, the meeting planner who hired me and is looking a little nervous. And Julie's like, hey, Ken, is everything okay? I just kind of say, windstorm, no clothes, it'll be fine. Good night's sleep helps a lot. Next day, I give the talk, goes pretty well. Fly home, and of course, on those flights, no problems. What can we learn about all this? Okay. You're going to be challenged sometimes. You're going to have to make tough choices, some of them better than others. We often focus a lot on the moments of pain, when something didn't go right. Windstorm, had to wear these ridiculous clothes. Working in a first impression business where I did not make a good one on the meeting planner. Okay, those are painful things. What about progress? Pain over progress. Because there's a good chance some sort of travel disruption could happen again. I got to raise my travel game. So I made sure now when I travel, I am doing serious research on the weather of the connection city. I'm going to bring appropriate clothes that a grown-up would wear. And on the plane, I'm going to have anything I need to present with just in case they lose a bag. Little things that I could do. We can step back from all the pain, say, how can I get better the next time I find myself in this situation? Because the challenges, they're always going to be there. But how can you better react to them the next time they happen?
Are you looking for a fun and engaging keynote speaker for your next meeting? Then I might know someone. Me. Not sure about this? Head over to my website, kenokel.com. While there, you can see some clips from my speaking presentations. You can read my articles. You can listen to other episodes of this podcast. Lots to see and do. Why don't we work together to make your next meeting memorable? Thanks so much for listening. I'm Ken Okel. Take care.